Hello there, everybody. It's spreadsheet time. Welcome to Handelabra Live, where we are going to play some Spirit Island with more Jagged Earth content. I'm going to try some second waves. I feel like the last time I did second wave was not February, but I'm not sure. I didn't record it. So if you remember the last time I did second wave and you can link me the YouTube in the chat. I'm not sure if I'm actually seeing the chat here right now. Say hello in the chat. You are around. Oh, it's Seamus. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, something was up there with my Twitch dashboard. I'm John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we are going to play some Spirit Island. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. Going to go for one Spirit second wave, see how far we get in a couple hours. You can get to 17 waves now, right? So that's what I was thinking, like, why not? It won't be a speed run. We'll just play. I did get to 12 waves once before. But we're going to play with events. We're going to play with Guard the Owl's Heart to make it easy to start with. And see. Logic Dolphin, do you remember if I played second wave since February? Has it been since February that I played second wave on Handelabra Live? I feel like it hasn't. I played it at some point with Horizon Spirits, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I think I have this question mark. I'll look in the YouTube history since February and have a look. So we'll go one board. We'll go no adversary. Actually start with Wildfire, which makes it life a little easier to begin with. And actually I wanted to go on board E, because that is part of... Yeah, it was let's see how I can get done in 2 hours. I'm going to also probably do that tonight, so we'll see. Let's go with Guard the Owl's Heart and events. Yes, events. All right. Let's go for it. I have a beer. I'm not like doing a speed run either. I'm not going to turn the animations all the way up or whatever. We'll enjoy it. All right, the town got taken away. With Wildfire, sometimes you can win like on the first turn here. You're lucky. I have a Sasquatch IPA from Garrison Brewing. Nice hoppy beer. Don't forget defenestrating and decapitating. Yeah, all those lovely things. We have to add... Oh yeah, there's a bug where the presence is going in behind the presence panel. I think that might have gotten into the shipping build. I'm not sure. Trees radiate celestial brilliance. That's fun. 3 fear, defend 6. They skip build. All right. This is a development build, so anything can happen. They're building in the wetlands. Let's hop in here where there already is blight while we can easily. Let's take this. We can do that without adding blight. And we can blow up the town that they build, or we can get in there next turn and destroy the town. We might do that. We can't really, like... I guess, yeah, they're not going to build here this turn because there's no event, but there are events that could cause a town to happen there, so that's something we want to watch out for. I could remove blight from here. Or add beasts. I mean, it is second wave, isn't it? And do this to kill an explorer who pops up. So expensive, but Yeah, it's so expensive. I'm not going to play it. Aha. Yeah, we'll have some more Jagged powers and events. To play with events. Oh yes, come to my sands, please. Remove that blight. Welcome to my sands. Let's... I could just, like, do this. Defend 6. There are Dahan there. I need to get more energy, which I can do. I can actually continue not adding blight, which is kind of weird, but, you know, sometimes it works out that way. You go... Oh, man, there's the event, though. We could lose. If we lose, it's like the first round, whatever, right? I have, like, almost no fire. It's like, where's the fire? I don't have fire. Up. Push this guy over here so he gets killed, right? That works well. And... I mean, I could kill this guy with flash fires just to be safe. Sure. So scare him into E8. And defend there. Oh, I can't actually kill him, right? Well, I played it. Whatever. Fine. Explorer actions add +1 explorer to lands without buildings. Cool. And if you forgot what happened on the event, there's a new feature coming. Reminders. You can see things that happened from the event card to the fear cards or potentially power cards that aren't specific to certain lands. So that's a new thing coming. I've been working on that. It's kind of handy. It's in the Spirit Foresight thing. You can access it there. It's a great feature. Hopefully. We're adding beasts to a land without those things. How about the inner land? Gather 1 or 2 Dahan into a land without setup symbols. I think having 2 Dahan in here is good. 5 minutes to program it. Yeah, definitely just 5 minutes. It's been a side project for me for a little while. We're adding strife. I guess we can strife this city. It's a nice major. They didn't have a build action, but you know. Alright, finally they are in the jungle. We can actually just put presence in there to kill that guy though, right? I guess we put presence in here. So let's flash fires this guy and put presence in here. And we probably want to gain a power card, though we also want energy. I think we get energy. We just don't have power cards. Who needs power cards? Alright, no ravage, no build. We get to remove a blight. We even get to remove blight. I just played those so I can remove blight. Rising interest in the island. A classic Branching Claw event. We even have an heir. We could weave lies and forget flash fires. That seems fine. Bye. And that effect is in here too. We have to add wilds to jungle without blight. Jungle or wetland? No, this is a land with Dahan. Let's put it in the back land here. It's likely to work in a future wave. All right, we have a single invader on the island, but they do explore coastal lands. So you can see that with tab. Though that one went away because the Ravage went away. Yeah, it was the next Ravage that went away, but you can hold tab to see the reminders. And if there are none, we'll probably just not have it show up, but that's not implemented yet. Cool. So let's remove this blight here. I mean, I kind of want the blight to be there. There's no town. Let's push this Dahan in with the city. I kind of need there to be blight in order to target that guy, right? So claim. This major is like fine to keep. I think we can take a minor. We might get a chance for another major later. What does it want? Moon and sun together at last. Oh, we have a jungle ravage actually. I guess we could have put the Dahan in there. That's fine. We don't have anything else to do with our wildfires. Yeah, I don't have any particular exciting choice there. We could threatening flames for more fear. Fear our points. We have this for next turn. They're not going to build here. They're going to use up the disease. We could add beasts around. We could remove a blight, but there won't be one. Kind of, these things don't do anything. We can destroy a town that they build, I guess. Yeah, nothing super exciting here. We already hit the threshold here very easily. We're gonna potentially get more threshold. Let's just add a beast, I guess. We don't have to play this. We could just save the energy. Doesn't do anything. You go in here. We have a defend card. Enjoy your lurk mode. Urbanization. And they are running away. Which is kind of annoying. Your card says add 2 strife in a land not matching a ravage card. Alright. We're gonna strife everybody. Hello, hello, more folks in the chat. And the Explore Sands, which doesn't reach back here. We're going to destroy this. And put another Dahan back here. These guys are just all dying for... They're not all dying, but they're totally strifed. It's kind of funny. And now we can get rid of the blight here. All right. So we win in the Ravage. And so we just, like, get a major and look for, like... I guess, actually, what we should have done is remove the other blight, because there's a coastal blight removal card, right? That's fast. Let's remove this blight instead. We might get it. I'm fine with keeping this major, too, so... Let's look for that. We did not find it. These don't super matter. We can... I guess there's like a chance that things happen. We can like kill these two guys if we want. There's a small chance that things happen, but it's very unlikely that anything happens. Oh, yeah, so that is happening. They're not ravaging. Oh well. Yeah, they skip the ravage. Don't you hate it when that happens? Kind of. Guess we're putting a beast there. And removing that blight finally. So, hey, we removed the blight. We just have to, like, try to get cards that do stuff now, I guess. I can add presence. It does put down blight, but I can always remove it. I mean, it puts down blight and then I blow up the thing. Actually, we just get the blight and win the game. We could do that. We could win the game with the blight. That's not that bad, is it? You can get a major power. Maybe it's a better one to keep. Maybe Twisted Flowers is pretty great. It's like move to invaders, 7 fear. Mist is not bad as a set aside power too. I like Twisted Flowers, I think, more than Trees Radiate, so. Alright, by adding presence here, we win. So. I can push these Dahan. I think I want them to stay there. Alright, game 1. Game 1 complete. We have too many beasts. Set aside, get rid of these. I'm gonna keep the beast closer to the coast. I don't know that it matters. The Dahan are apparently fine. We have ocean. All right. I don't know that we're getting 17 waves in this stream. We have to set aside a separate special day. I don't usually put this where the city is. I'm gonna put it here. Well, it went there. What are you gonna do? That's kind of gross because that's not necessarily Cascade. We have Grasping Tide and stuff, so. But it is a little gross. We could start with this. And go Call of the Deeps. Swallow the Land Dwellers. We could drown the town. We sort of are short on energy, but by drowning we get energy back, right? So let's do that. Growth to Sacrifice. If you got it, flaunt it. We still have it. I also found Defend in the mountain, but you know what? We're gonna be greedy. I mean, I don't think I play that this turn. I could remove the Blight, which is kind of interesting. It does, like... I think I'll save that for later, when I get the Suns, potentially. I don't know. Maybe I do it now. Is it good to do it now? This explorer doesn't super matter. I think we do it now. We add presence. We accelerate. 1 second. Let them explore. All right. They went on the wrong place. I'm not going to use this because we want that Dahan to survive. I'll use it there. My wife is here and she wants to come say hi. Come. Oh, now she doesn't. Maybe she will come say hi. We'll see. She is shy, she says. We want to add Logic Dolphin and Kate S. Walker say hello, Mrs. Migrant P. I'm going to double add here and get rid of the 4 card plays, which we're not going to be able to use this turn, but oops. And it's going to be rad. We're going to blight here and there later probably, but that's all right. We have the defend here. That's the most important thing with the cascade. We can stop the build here. Oh, we can even get that guy. And we get a fear card. So, 1 blight, 1 town build. Maybe we can even reach there at some point. An event. When exploring, place town instead of explore. Alright, go jungles then. We add beast to a land without blight that has town. Probably get double beast in this problem land here. No, I said she's outside somewhere. Add strife in a land not matching a ravage card. Well, I guess it's this. We must have got defend per Dahan as well, right? Yeah. That's on the little thing. Also, there's unimplemented display text. What's that? Oh, that's because of the place explorer instead of, or town instead of explore. All right, let's report feedback. This just goes to my private board. Everyone wants to see you. They want to say hi. Operation timed out. Great. Okay. Well, let's just make a note about this. I think this dev build might not do that properly. She came from work and she's tired. All right, yeah, this can bring a town here, which I can immediately drown. I can also do Tidal Boon, which does the same thing, really, so... pushing Dahan from lands. Let's push them here. Maybe they'll do something. You want to TikTok? Come here. All right, we have one blade here, one future blade here. Let's see if we can get a card that helps deal with that. We could take a major here. We have 9 energy. We could forget something. Get like, yeah, terrifying nightmares or flow like water. +2 range with all powers. +2 range with all powers. This is also very good. This reaches everywhere but that wetland. And this is very good though for ocean. These are both very good. This is coastal, right? Yeah, the problem, I also have voice of command, which exists, but it's pretty cool, but I don't think it's as good for me as those, and volcanic eruption not. So I also get tons of fear from this. Right now the presence pushing thing doesn't do anything for this. It just really lets us stop this build, but then we can just do like terrifying nightmares twice to do that. This is gonna be better, I think. For right now. So I want to do that. Too bad I can't call the deeps from here, but I can just, again, terrifying nightmares again. So I think this isn't super necessary. We have to gather a presence. It can be this one. And we want to play that and like moon cards. Moon. This doesn't do anything, but it gets us 6 points. Seems good. So actually we get a moon here. So there's actually, we don't have to play Grasping Tide. It is points, but I'd rather play that. Because we can do this and destroy one of these. And add the moon presence. We can do that, I guess. Why not? And we can bring these guys. Wow. We'd like the fear cards probably stop that build, right? 2 fear cards at level 2. Not always, but actually 3 fear cards at level 2 often will stop that build. Numinous Crisis. This is a Jagged Earth card. The spiritual energy of the island weakens as life's connections grow ever more tattered. I may draw strength from it while I can. Remove blight. 1 blight per player from the blight card. Then, if the blighter is not flipped, keep removing it till it flips. Gain 3 energy per blight removed. That is cool. How does that work with second wave? If it's blighted, return to healthy. Leave 2 per player on it. Put the rest here. So, right. I mean, we don't need like 12 energy, but that's exciting. We can pay 3 energy, forget 2 cards, or return 1 presence to the tracks and add blight to the blight card. It's actually really good for second wave, having more blight on the blight card. That's what wildfire does as well, because it adds more to the island to begin with. 1 fear per board with disease. We don't have disease. And defend. So that doesn't do anything. But yeah, poor strength. We can just pay the 3 energy, right? We could return presence to track, but we're going to get... We actually don't have a lot of energy coming from drowning this turn, so maybe we want to save our energy. We can get the moon back. Let's return this presence back. The moon. They skip in lands with beasts. Is that an effect that needs to be? I think it hasn't. The effect hasn't happened yet. We can have them skip explore in a land. So like that one. Oh no, that's not how it works. We want to add strife. Let's add strife to the city here. Oh, what did I do? I don't know if that effect shows up in the thing. Yeah, it's a little different. It might show up in the thing. We'll see. It's a work in progress. Oh look, gather Dahan. 1 damage if Dahan are present. There goes that build. Actually, I should gather this one because of the whole lone Dahan issue around cities. That can happen with events. Add strife in land with presence, energy per sacred site they have in land with invaders. Hey! That was automatic. And they explore coastal lands, LOL. Alright, we get to drown this. I guess I could have drowned that, but it doesn't really matter. And we have Call the Deeps and Drowning and all that stuff. We want to get cards back. We want another major power. Maybe a minor power. We already saw the range boosting major, so let's look for the range boosting minors. Blood draws predators. That's actually a good way to do something in that land. Absorb corruption is kind of good too. And also blight removal on those mountains that I can't always reach. Some good options here. I'm okay with removing the blight in that inland land, which this one's slightly better because it has earth, but also it costs more energy. So I'm going to use that one. And I want this sacred site to be here if I want to use that there. So, okay. All the deeps. And Swell the Land Dwellers deals with those totally. So Purifying Flame to remove the blight, and Terrifying Nightmares to push everyone into here, or Grow Through Sacrifice to Grow Through Sacrifice. I guess it's Grow Through Sacrifice to Grow Through Sacrifice. That seems good. Energy. Would I have gotten more fear? No. I would not. Destroy presence. And I could remove the blight, but I think I can just do that next turn. Do I want the moon or the 5 card plays? I have 10 energy now. I'm getting more. How can Ocean even do it? We have Remnants of a Spirit's Heart. A group of Dahan find a stony ridge with lingering blessings from an ancient mountain spirit. I may leave its strength to the Dahan. Dahan have plus 10 health this turn. That's a thing we had to do. In lands with Dahan, invaders have plus 1 health for this turn. Or with Patient Focus, craft a Great Warding. Costs 4 energy per player aided by Earth. Defend from spirits is 4 lower per land this turn. During one future spirit phase, players may jointly decide to grant Defend 4 to all lands that turn. And we have a beast event, which is going to kill a beast in our land with the city. And I think Thousands Small Struggles doesn't apply to us. Kind of interested in... I mean, none of these... The Craft of Warding is kind of fun, but it's not going to be needed, right? like we can just Terrifying Nightmares away this land, and that's the only land that's going to do anything. So let's leave the strength with the Dahan, and look at those Dahan and all their health. Dahan can now show arbitrary amounts of health, so you're welcome, Frenzy. They have +10. And you can see it in 2D as well. We'll show that here. You can have that, and you can have other effects. You can have them up easily up to like +16 without repeats, and then have repeats and make them go more. Okay, so small the land dwellers. I can't reach this guy, unfortunately. Let's remove that blight and do nothing. All right, we get presence here. We can pull this guy away, but I think we're just going to Terrifying Nightmares him, right? That's kind of what we're going to do. So we don't actually have to reclaim cards, but I'm just going to reclaim cards, I think. We're just like doing fine. We have 1,000,000 energy. We can get more major powers. Winds of Rust and Atrophy, for example. We can just use that on him next turn. I don't want to lose the wilds here. We could use that to like slowly downgrade the city here. Oh yeah, we can just win if we downgrade the city there. So that's pretty good. These are good cards to pass along. So is Terrifying Nightmares though. So I could play this to remove the blight here, but I could just use Purifying Flame for that. All right, let's do that, and let's win in the slow phase here that way. So I don't need that, I don't think. So I want to stop that build. I want to downgrade the city, remove the blight, stop that build. And I don't know. I could also remove the blight with this. Get more elements. Have more moon. Got to make sure I don't like accidentally win too early, but I think it's okay. Yeah, actually, oh, I can't use that because I'm gonna get too much fear from Terrifying Nightmares. Well, not if I don't use those other powers. If I do this and stay at 3 fear. I mean, why don't I can just hang on. I can just win right now by destroying a presence and removing the blight. Yeah. And making fear. And move on. Alright, that works fine. Ocean. The historically bad solo spirit. Actually one of the best. Yeah? Alright, third wave. Rolling along. We set aside Terrifying Nightmares. Go through sacrifice means you don't get to have it next game. Let's let the Dahan move closer to there. All right, we have green. And a blight-free land with 7 blight, which should be 3. We have 7. How do we have 7? Because we removed it all from the... We removed the 1 from the island, and we added 2 from Wildfire. We added 1 from the event card, right? So we have 7 blight instead of 3. I think that's great. And they made it easy for us and went into jungle. We can defend this one and block that one. Seems good. Let's do the classic opening, I guess. Get some presence into these problem mountains. And I'm gonna get to 2 card plays next turn. We could stop this build and then they don't use up the wilds, but I mean the wilds is there to get used up, right? So I'm okay with that. And if we do that, we can kill one of these towns. Oh, we won't have the sacred site if we block the build. Maybe we don't block the build, we just block the ravage. That's fine. Actually, no, we can just have presence there. That's better. Have a sacred site there. How about that? Right. It's not wetlands. They were going to explore there anyway. Did someone come and visit? Our visitor cat is here. Maybe she'll come in here. That happens sometimes. Okay. So we can defend here with fields choked. And that stuff. We can gain a power card then. Oh, look. More wilds. That's kind of fun. We also defend 6. I don't know that we need that defend 6. Let's take Disorienting Landscape. I like wilds. Let's put presence in, I guess, this wetlands here where there's a town. We need the water. And I could play this instead of Overgrow. Overgrow is really good. There's not really a great target for Disoriented Landscape this turn, so let's go with that. Alright. Ending the event. I guess I could make that a little easier. Let's do that. If we actually play Disorienting Landscape, we can put the wilds there, which is going to be useful later. And the defend is less likely to get overrun by the event. Except we have Spurn the Invaders. So there is no land with disease though, right? Or this, how does this work? 2 damage to Dahan, a land with both. So that doesn't have to be here, it could be here. Add Blight to a land with at least 2. There isn't such a land. They have -1 health, which is great for Creeper's Tear. And or have them build, which I don't like. And we're going to add disease, and that's fine. Okay, let's spurn. Always be spurning. It's honestly fine if the Dahan here takes the hit. There's still a Dahan there. And let's add disease to the mountain instead. Yeah, because there's not going to be anything there, right? So that works better, I think. All right, we have 2 sands doing stuff. Hey, look, the wilds did a thing. And Fields Choked can stop or negate a Ravage a little bit. So maybe we do that and defend this one. Push that into here. You're going to build a city sort of regardless, so you can just like block that easily in the wetlands. Alright, we kind of want to reclaim here. We could go for gain a power card, but we don't necessarily get our defend for this. If we want it, we don't have to have it, but you don't have to reclaim. If we get a card with water and plant, right? That's kind of the kicker. It's not the end of the world to add a blight over there. But it's also like not a huge difference between these two growth options. You're not adding presence with the other option. It's not that much different, right? We did get a thing if we want it. 1 damage per Dahan present. That's actually pretty good. You can use that here to good effect. So let's get a energies and energies. We could stop the build, or we could allow them to build. I was thinking of allowing them to build and destroying the city. If we do this, we get to defend, and we can do 3 damage in here with Back to the Joint Hunt, and then defend it next turn, potentially. Seems okay. Resourceful Populace. Press this turn after an action does something. What happened? We'll get there. After an action destroys 1 or more building, add town to an adjacent land. And disease got added for us automatically. And we didn't get to do the last thing. Sure. There's disease there. Wetlands again, but they don't get to go to that wetlands. So I want to push these to Han. So this adds a town to the next land over, but hey, we at least like, let's put it here. We moved the town and added fear, I guess. And we should be able to defend that easily. So we have a quiet turn here, and it's all in wetlands. And we can block the Ravage if the defend ends up not being enough. Yeah, let's add lots of presence. Let's get presence into the cities and stuff. Let's make a sacred site. I don't know. It doesn't need to be a sacred site there, right? Like, having sacred sites is good for things. Play all your cards. Play all your cards. Destroy cities. Stuff like that. We can proliferate into other places for 4-card plays next turn. We don't have that much energy, but maybe we find cheap cards. We probably want to get a major. Oh yes, we do have defend 2. We can add wilds to a mountain or jungle. We want to add presence or just make fear? I feel like we can just make fear. Gradual corruption. Add blight to a land with town or city. We can prevent it by paying X energy per board to protect, where X is the number of cards in the invader discard, which is 2. We're also going to have fatalities rise in each land with disease. There's 1. 1 damage to each invader, 1 damage to each Dahan. Not going to do anything. And then you may add 1 Dahan to one of its lands with Dahan. Cool. So we could prevent this blight by paying energy. We don't have blight removal, right? Yet. We can just pay some energy. That's fine. Everything is going totally fine. Coastal land with the Han. There is no such land. I'll allow the ravage. We're seeing lots of Jagged Earth event cards tonight. There are quite a few. We haven't even programmed them all yet. Okay, so jungles came up. That used up the wilds there. Yeah, I guess we can kill this city later. We can stop them building a city there. I mean, we have other ways of stopping them building a city, but we can get rid of the other towns. And they're down to just the city. Nothing in these wetlands. Can easily take that out, so I'm going to take a major so we have something to pass along. Ooh, some great stuff. Paralyzing Fright. Insatiable Hunger of the Swarm. These are all good cards. I like Paralyzing Fright. Seems good. Indomitable Claim is, of course, also very good. I don't think we're going to need Overgrow in a night. It does make a lot of fear. But we have a lot of presence on the board already, and we're almost finished putting our presence out. We could just let them build their town here. We could put wilds out on the map. Like do these things with Dahan again. Sure, I don't know, whatever. Put wilds in this one again. Have more presents. I don't know. Defend. I can't even reach the wetlands. Okay, I can. Okay. Putting down roots. Inland land on each board. Replace one explorer with a town. Oh, damn. That could be a problem. Now they're going to see stuff. Except it's mountain or coastal lands, I think, is left. So add strife in land with the Han. No such land. Yeah, you know when the fear cards aren't doing anything, that things are fine. It is... Oh, it's sands is an option too. They wouldn't have explored there. There would be a guy there already, but they wouldn't have actually explored. Let's put these Dahan here. I can easily block this, right? I can do this. Stop them from seeing inland again. And I can also destroy the town. Alright, we can kill the city to win now. Though they are building a town there. Unless we stop them. Unless... we had that much energy, which we could, I guess, by doing something here. I guess we just reclaim our cards. That one's fine to pass along, so let's take a miner. Do these do anything? One that like makes more Dahan would be nice, right? I guess we'll just click on Grow Through Sacrifice again. Well, actually, we could, yeah, we have disease. We have all the tokens. No, I probably want more energy here. All right, we placed all our presents. We have one destroyed presence we haven't placed yet. We could destroy presents to add. Can't really do that. I don't know why I clicked on that. Click the cards with water for the defend. Add wilds, why not? And I don't know. Something else. We add wilds in like an extra wilds here. We might not have to destroy the presence if we do that. I mean, we're gonna defend it anyway, but there's no Dahan there, so. +3 damage per land with lands with 3 or more invaders. And nothing else happened. Oh, and we removed the guy. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. Oh no, they used up my wilds. It's fine. We have land presence in every land. That's how green do. Can we just destroy the city and win? No, we have too much stuff to do. We can't get the Dahan far enough. Well, I can blow up the town. I want to push these Dahan. All right. We could paralyzing fright here, I guess. I don't know. It's also fine to do whatever. We're just trying to like win the game now, but we're not good at generating fear. Minor power cards. I can place my destroyed presence. Boop. We can place wilds. I mean, we can destroy stuff if we play enough of the right elements. So, oh, I can also now play Terrifying Nightmares and generate 1,000,000 fear. Cool. So that's going to help us win, I think, this turn. We can do whatever else. That seems like we're doing everything. Or we can continue to play more cards. We have the blight removal if we wanted to. Get the blight removal. There's no blight, but in theory, put the wilds back there. It was nice to have the wilds there. I mean, this guy cannot survive here. Can put another explorer over there. You go there. Wait, why is it letting me push him in the ocean? Because ocean played a power this turn? That's not right. That's not right. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Oh no, because ocean is using this power. That actually is right. That is right. It's not green doing it, right? Like, if I go back, I can't do that with Disorienting Landscape. But it's because ocean is using the power. Yeah, so it is right. It is right. I just forgot how it works. Oh, then I definitely want to, like, send all these guys into the ocean. That's way better. Yet the previous spirits considered to have a sacred site in every land for the purpose of this power use. So that is working totally correctly. I just forgot it was ocean. I was like, oh wait, because ocean was last game, is sticking around for some reason. But yeah, that's how it works. So keepers like damage per adjacent sacred site one is a really good one to pass along for that reason as well. All right, we have the single city here. Build in a land with invaders not matching a build card. Couldn't do it. And that message is not great. There were no lands to select. I hate when those messages are like that. What is it? What was that card? Extensive building has a no lands to select message. Is gonna. What was that for your card? Adding strife. We did that. I'm glad you have lots of energy, Angie. So yeah, this is a Jagged Earth event. It's actually smaller per spring up, but it was because of the Han event, I think. I like the messages to not be so generic. There were no lands with town and Dahan. That's what the message should say. We just win now? Let's just win. Oh, maybe we don't just win. Oh, no, we do. Do we? We can make enough here. There's a town here for... Did that thing make a town? Why did it make a town? Did they build? Oh, because they actually built there. It's like, why did they build there? Because they built there? I didn't play this card. Well, whatever. Sure, I don't know. Can we just blow that up in the fast phase or have Dahan? Or we can have Dahan, right? Dahan, come here. Oh, that's not next door. Hang on, this other one's next door though. We just need that ravage to happen now, right? Unless, of course, it says invaders don't ravage. We can paralyzing fright here to preserve our token. And do other stuff, I guess. I'm just clicking things now. That. Does this do something? No. That doesn't do anything. I guess I can put a sacred site here if they do end up building there. Okay. That. Oh, okay. Then we win. Fine. All right, fourth wave. Set aside a power card. Boop. Leave a wilds in the back, probably. We get Eyes Watch from the trees. Same elements almost as green. Element friend. And then wilds got used. And we want to hop in over there and defend it. Cool. So let's do that. Boop, boop, boop. And I usually start going up energy a bit because the air is not immediately useful. Mysterious Abductions is often the card you play in the first turn to stop a build, but that's not actually doing anything this turn. And neither really is this. I mean, you could get more Dahan in here for next turn. You just don't. Sometimes I just don't play cards on the first turn. In which case, let's get more energy. Sometimes it's good to just not play a card in the first turn with this spirit, I find. Similar to lightning. And they're going for Sands, another city build because of second wave. All right, so we could go double presence, or we could go add power card. Double presence gets us a plant, which can get us to the next defend amount, but we don't really need it because we can use our innate power for 2 and this for 4. But it's fear, so I like fear. Let's go in here. You could do the gain of power card. That's totally legit to do that. But I'm going to click these. Oh, and actually, I don't have the moon, but I don't need it, right? So that's okay. And we bring on. Or should be enough. You never know, but we're going to bank on it and stop this build. If the island's healthy on each board, choose a land with town city ravaged there. Well, that's easy. We can ravage here twice this turn. We're also going to have destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts and in lands with 3 or Dahan 2 damage and defend 2. So that's interesting. It's hitting here, but we're not going to be able to do anything about it. Yeah, we have this defended, so we can ravage there. That's fine. There's actually going to be nothing left with the event. Oh, because there's not 3 or more Dahan, but that's fine. The ravage gets it. Skip explore Ashes lands with at least 2 Dahan. That's not going to happen. All right, and then we have another land to try. We might just let that land go next turn. Because I don't think it's worth reclaiming to save 1 blight there. Let's try to grow faster. We can take the... Yes, the advantage of taking that last turn would be we get to 3 card plays this turn. But, it's fine. We can get a power card and play 2 cards. See what we get, and we can maybe stop one of the builds or stop the city build. That blight's just going to happen. And we do have defend 4, so if we can pull 1 thing away, then maybe. Let's see what we get. Lord of the Unknown. Also excellent elements. This also, Razor Sharp Undergrowth is really good for this spirit, right? I mean, so is Enticing Splendor. I mean, the elements are better for this. Elements are very good for Lord of the Unknown. Razor Sharp costs 1. But, like, we can defend this totally and have Dahan here for the attack. So I think, yeah, we just play the defend game. Okay, turns out. Let's start getting towards 3-card plays. We can push away the stuff from here by playing this. I think that's okay. Oh, we're so just short. Just short. Come here, my Dahan friends. Sacred sites under threat. The joke's on you. There's no invaders in my sacred sites, despite that usually being the whole deal. Yeah, so guard yourself does nothing and whatever. Each beast generates fear. And we get a minor power. Ooh, calls it Dahan ways. More Dahan. Scream disease into the wind. Also fun. I can have 2 energy or 2 of a single element. Yeah, I like replace. I like making, especially second wave called Dahan ways is really nice. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. Bye, city. More Dahan for the defending and damage counterattacks. Oh yeah, we had wilds here. That was a thing. Push these into here and just like blow them up. It's not terrible. We probably just, we don't want there to be, there is going to be a city there. Just thinking about how much defense I'm going to need. I'm going to need 5 normally, but if I bring these in, I'm going to need 8. I mean, I can have it, I can do that. Not much trouble at this stage. Sure. There are event cards that punish me for having too many buildings in the land, but we can call it a Han ways. One of these towns as well. I think we can allow this to blight now, which we tried to do last turn, but we didn't end up happening. Let's do this again. I don't like reclaiming. Don't reclaim if you don't have to, right? We actually have 4 energy. We could get a major power here. We're gonna have 6. We'll have 5 to spend. We could even get 6 to spend if we wanted to. Talons of Lightning. Well, turns out we can solve this. Amazing. Focus Lands Anguish would be cool if there was Blight. Smothering Infestation is fine. I'm kind of digging just playing Talons of Lightning this turn. Just saying, no, you may not add Blight to the island. We have Storm Swath. 1 damage to each invader. It's not really that great. Talons of Lightning. Mysterious Abduction is not that strong. It's fine, but... So it turns out we are doing that. And I guess we add presence somewhere we might want it later. We need energy. I mean, we could... We have 6 energy here. But we can't play all our cards. So I want to play Call to the Han ways, I think. So like that. Boop, boop. There goes all my money. Hoot, hoot. You also get like extra fear cards. Turns out, Lightning Owl. Each town does +1 damage. Well, there's no towns ravaging. The joke's on you. Oh, more Dahan. More Dahan. Gather, explore into a land, or gather town into land with city. Cool. So we could stop this build from happening, which seems okay. They don't have plus damage or anything. Towns do plus damage, but that's it. I'd say stopping this build seems fine. Add strife. Yeah, I mean, strifing one of these towns makes the job a little easier next turn. Lands with presence have defend too. And I didn't get any energy. Why did I get, does it say lands with presence and invaders, or just lands with presence? Huh. That has defend too, but it's not getting the icon. That is belief takes root. That should show wherever the presence is. Presence is. We could convert there, but I'd rather convert here so we have a bigger counterattack. There's only 5 damage here. And finally we reclaim, I think. I think so. That's pretty good. Defend 4. A defend card. We could say invaders don't build in a target land. Oh, it's fine if they build. We will defend away. So defend 4 is maybe enough for that. This is the cheapest one, though. This is cheap defend 4. I think this combined with my innate, even like just the innate, right, could be enough. I call it on ways for here. And we could push the stuff out of here. I only get to play 2 cards. I didn't take the other thing. Okay, I need to actually play a defend card then. The one with moon, so that I can convert a town. It's not that important to convert a town, right? Save some energy for next turn. Alright, let's not have +3 damage from cities. Oh, we replaced one with the city, but we still defended enough here. The strifed one? Strife? Yeah, sure. Come back with strife. Oop. Oh, but they don't ravage in lands with strife. Well, fine. And they're leaving. So there's a bug where you can push this one. We're actually supposed to have to push this one. So I'm going to not take advantage of the bug. Let's push them here. They don't ravage. I want them to ravage. Oh, my disease icons. Oh, man. All right. Let's do that. Okay. I want to get more card plays. We can go... We have Talons of Lightning. We can blow up these buildings. Okay. That works. We kind of need to have some energy still, so we take this one. And then we can play these 2 cards and one other card. That seems fine. And maybe we get something else that costs 0. Call to isolation. Can stop this build if we want. Growth through sacrifice has returned. I mean, how can I not? How can I not? How can I say no? I can't say no. I'm weak. I don't know. Let's put it here. Talons? Do the chickens have large talons? Grow through sacrifice gets us a moon or a plant. A plant? Save the energy. A plant gets us a bigger defend, which doesn't really matter, but Spirit's very good. Oh, we're winning soon. So if I do this and we destroy, like, I don't know, this presence that isn't doing anything, and we get a plant. We defend 6. Cool. Towns do +1 damage. Just towns. Towns do +1 damage. After Ravage action adds light to remove 1 explorer and town from the ravaged land. We also added disease, and we get to gain an energy and reclaim a card. Cool. Dahan ways. More Dahan. Defend 3 in all lands. Remove up to 4 health of invaders. So we just stop them building here. We could, like, remove a city here, I guess. We kind of have to get rid of those at some point. It's kind of a weird message. There were no remaining invaders. That's not actually true. So we couldn't... There weren't any invaders with 1 health. But... I'm not so picky about that one, I guess. Cool. So we destroy the city and we win. Might be easier said than done. We have Talons of Lightning, but it's in the wrong land type. I actually have a couple jungle ravages happening. We have enough Dahan there. We can bring some more Dahan into here. Why not? Dahan friends, come here. And cool. So we can easily defend these lands. I can even get a wilds on the board. That's fun. Might not the 50-50 that it sticks around, but we really don't have a good way to get rid of that. We can double add presence and play all our cards, and I'm sure good things will happen. That's probably true, right? Oh, and we can also do Paralyzing Fright, which I kind of like don't want, but it does like help us win the game by like getting fear. So maybe we just get it. It makes 8 fear. Yeah, we just win the game. Okay. Cool. I think we have enough Dahan and stuff around, right? There's too many Dahan. Alright, GG. Immediate win! Yeah, the second wave with no adversary is a lot easier than with an adversary. Not feeling particularly challenged, but it does get easier, like, further along. Or harder, that is. But, like, if you play carefully. Talons of Lightning? Talons of Lightning. We don't have too many Dahan yet, so that's nice. We have Rising Heat, Stone and Sand. Wow. Wow. Alright, we used up a wilds right away again. And here they are, where at my Sacred Site, invaders have -1 health. Good job. Let's see how you do with that. We probably want to get our presence around so we can Stinging Sandstorm stuff that pops up. I guess there's only like one land where that works. We can call on herders though. Maybe we'll play that. Get 2 card plays probably. Just get into these mountains. Oh, I don't have the energy to play the other card. I mean, I could kill that guy to preserve the disease. I guess that he's going to use up the disease. Not actually that big a deal. I'm just going to get the energy. He's not doing anything. Jungles. All right. Now things are happening. All right, let's push these guys away so they don't get to see that back wetland. And one Dahan can come here, so he fights back here in the Ravage, potentially. They. Yeah. We could skip the build here. We could skip the Ravage next turn. We could, like, take this twice. Actually, yeah, we could take this and make a Sacred Site in there, right? Let's do that. So let's get a minor power. Ooh, Call to Bloodshed. Has fire. This is interesting. This just works, right? All the time in solo. Remove Blight and add Destroy Presence. I didn't really realize that. That just like always works in solo. That's pretty good. Especially for Earth. Perfect elements. Let's get Call to Bloodshed. It does a lot of damage. We have a lot of Dahan. And let's go for 2 energy. Well, that needs a Sacred Site, which we don't have in a place that matters. So let's play these 2 cards. New species spread, aided by Moon, which we don't have, but we have a lot of energy that we could just spend on it. It does come back, so I'm just gonna pay for it and we'll get our energy again. Add beasts. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Add disease to align with both. Yeah, I guess if we put it here, that does tidy up the land. But then we don't get the... Yeah, I want to kill the city. Let's live here. I want to kill the city. Stinging sandstorm. So, gather up to one of your peasants. 1 damage. 1 damage per Dahan. Boop. It's so hot in the jungle. It's a hot jungle. Whoops. Beer is done, but let's stick to water now. So we could go with a rando card. There isn't anything like critical happening this turn. Obviously, there's like these lands are problematic next turn. But continuing to add presence is good. We could double add presence. Yeah, I think I want to do this. I want a minor power or major power. We are getting, I think, 5 energy this turn if we don't play that. Maybe 6. I think a minor's fine. Get to Han Ways again. Or elusive ambushes. Can I have both? Both would be good. Pull beneath, not so exciting. Yeah, the elements are just like not quite on, right? Not quite on. I think I want this defend 4, and maybe we can work out this land. Yeah, let's make the sacred site in here. 3 card plays is so far away. We skip there. I mean, I'm just going to allow that to blight. I don't really have to play this. We can do a damage this turn. We skip the build, and I mean, this we don't have to skip the build, but we save the disease, so we may as well, right? They skip ravages in somewhere. In each board with exactly 1 coastal city, add a town to coastline without. So we don't want it to be there. So we could actually push it away. So it doesn't really matter. For the settlers encroach too far, it would get pushed away. I may as well just go into sand, right? It's gonna either end up there or there, so. We can choose for them not to ravage. I accept the ravage. Skippy the build. And they are coming to coastal lands. So defend 4 is not always enough there. We have to reclaim. It might be time for a major here. We only played 2 cards. We have a lot of energy. Infinite vitality. Also insatiable hunger of the swarm. Each beast does lots of damage and stuff. I like Infinite Vitality because these Dahan can just stay there and we don't have to defend it. That's kind of fun. We could also just kill the city with these 2 cards, but this is more fun, right? This is more better. Let's click this. And forget something. We don't super need elusive ambushes now, though we could, like, stop a build. It's not a big deal. Just need to play more cards, right? This card is pretty strong, so I don't want to forget it for like a bad situation. I could use it here to stop that blight if I wanted to, but it doesn't seem super great. Let's forget that one. We have an infinite vitality is better than that in every way. We could do Call to Bloodshed. I think just let that blight and blow up the thing they'd make here. With Call to Bloodshed, I guess. We're not ever getting our innate powers, but, you know, we'll get there. Eventually we'll go down to the play track again. This is more ridiculous. Oh no, my defense. My Dahan are leaving. I don't like that at all. That's rude. Well, at least they don't end blight. That was rude. Okay, we're not supposed to build there. Remove the disease. And then mountains 3 in a row. Fine. 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 A little bit of a slower game here. Cool. So that's going to be something we use this on, right? So we have... Yeah, actually, what are we doing this turn? What are we doing this turn? I don't want to reclaim. We could use infinite vitality there. It's not great, though. Right now the Dahan are going to get killed. Not ideal. It's not an ideal situation. We can't get to 3... Well, we can get to 3 card plays, but not with a new card, which is what I would like. These do kill a Dahan, even if with infinite vitality. Infinite vitality is not actually infinite. Unless we have 4 Earth, which is not a thing we have. We would have 2 or 3, but not 4. I guess it's this and hope that we get something awesome. Like Indomitable Claim. Pyroclastic Flow. That's a great power. Tiger's Hunting's pretty solid. We have that. We have Voice of Command as an option. 1 damage per Dahan and Explorer to buildings only. Defend 2. That does work in E1. This, if we get the threshold, which we don't, because we can't play enough cards. Yeah, we don't have enough air. We can't get the threshold. So we don't get to do the damage with that. So that doesn't really work. Firevine is slow. Tiger's Hunting is an option too, though, right? We have 3 beasts here. 1 damage per. We are short 1 damage there. I think we just take the Blight here and Voice of Command here, right? That seems to be the best option, and it's a new card, so that's exciting. And let's add presence. I'm gonna add it in this wetland, I think. Actually, if I add it here, they're gonna be dead, right? Actually, this kills the city straight off, doesn't it? Yeah. If I head fast to Han movement, that would be great. We could use it in here, but we don't have that. I want to get a sacred site like in places that have buildings to get the -1 health on them, but it's kind of, I guess I can always block the ravage in here if I have to. Let's get in there. I know it's easy for me to get presence in mountains, but it's kind of an important place to be, right? Voice of Command is going to be here, which solves that land entirely. And so then that land isn't doing anything, and this land we need to like try to beat up somehow. We can get a sacred site in here and destroy a town by doing this, I guess. I guess we could stop this from blighting. It does save a presence, so it's a little more important. We have to reclaim to use it again next turn, because they're going to ravage in both lands. So it's not like that great to use it. But it does avoid cascading the next turn, I guess. So there's that. All right. Oh, move a town. Well, I guess that town's leaving. It may as well go here with the horror of everything. And other stuff happened. Spend 1 in all lands. Cool. Let's skip that. And the explorers didn't ravage because they're on our side this turn. All right. They don't explore back there, so that's nice. All right, we have 2 problem mountains here, but one of them we can block the cascade, at least, so. We don't have Talons of Lightning yet, which would be awesome for these lands. I think this turn we might just play our 3 cards and... Oh no, but we need that card back to stop the cascade, so... Yeah. Alright. Not ideal, not my favorite. I guess we could use Infinite Vitality and block both if we want. Seems like it's not really doing a lot because we're not making enough progress. Fire and air, we like that. Sure. Can't be used in wetlands. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we just don't have fast to Han movement. I didn't pass that up there, I don't think, either. No. So we want to... Stopping this cascade is more important. We could also Infinite Vitality, I guess. But I want to, like, actually get to use my innate someday. So let's do that. That says no wetlands, but Stinging Sandstorm would work on that land. And lets us do something. We're short on the next level, but that's okay. I could call in herders and get to Han in there, I guess. That might be good. Then we could Voice of Command them. Maybe that's better. Let's use... That has fire anyway, so it still works. Alright. Here. Add blight to a land with town city. We can prevent it by paying 4 energy. That's a lot more than 2. Infinite Vitality would have been great here because you can just click on that land and be like, yep, that's the land. We're just going to put it in here and deal with that land because we can't afford. Otherwise, I think. Add Dahan to one of your lands with Dahan. I want to add Dahan in there. This one's closer to what's going on. Remove town explored from land with presence. That's not really doing a whole lot. I guess the one where I don't have a sacred site. Ow. Oh, I lost my... Why did I thought I had my thing. Oh, I didn't have my innate because I played a card that didn't have air on it. Whatever. Whatever, man. I want Dahan in here so that Infinite Vitality can usefully defend the land. All right, everyone just go in there and we'll figure it out. All right, we now have Talons of Lightning. We don't need it anymore. So that's a thing. You can just stop this build. I don't want them to be exploring there. So we just double add. We can double add Presence and Infinite Vitality there. We can play a lot of cards now. 4 cards. Make Sacred Sites. Put it in there, then that can let me do the thing. That. Voice of Command would also defend it. But I can probably get enough... Oh, I don't have enough Earth cards. Or I have them, but I played the wrong cards. If I had kept one more Earth card, I could remove the Blight. I could pay an energy to make this fast, or I could pay an energy to do that. If I play this, it has fire on it. And I get this. Sure. That kills everything in there. And I'm going to save the Talons of Lightning so we can tidy up a bit more, maybe. I think this might be the last game anyways, but I don't think we needed this turn anyways. And we don't have to make that fast. Sacred Sites under threat. We have 1 land with Sacred Sites and Invaders, and we have the energy already. So we destroy city. And the beasts make fear. We get a minor power. Click the one with our elements on it. Remove a town / explore. Bye. this. And that. And potentially death by Dahan, but let's make sure. So if we reclaim, do we have enough energy to do infinitely? We might not have enough energy to remove blight. It's our only blight removal. We could reclaim and look for more. Push per blight, add strife. 1 fear per type of invader present. We have those. They're building here. I missed that guy. Push blight. If I click here and here and here. I thought I had enough. Oh yeah, now I have enough. I do have enough. Okay. And we blow everything up. We make wasps. Talons of lightning. I mean, it's not the best use of talons of lightning. It has the threshold, though. So we destroy a town over here. We can kill the city in the slow phase, and that's it. And then we'll call it a night. Rising interest in the island. Weave lies. Weave lies. More beasties. Ooh, wilds. Exciting. -1 health per strife. Each invader's strife deals damage to other invaders in his land. Oh, we win right now. We win in the fear cards. GG. All right. So that's going to be an abbreviated second wave. Let's say we completed 5 waves, 2-hour time limit. Cool. We were well on the way to victory, I think, though. I could save this session and resume at a later date, but the nature of my work is that that probably won't happen. We'll see. I can start the next wave and see if I remember to save the file, but most likely I don't. Keep voice of command. Keep the beast with the city. A little more of a messy island than before, but lots of Dahan, so we have Earth. Bug report can't save game. Yeah. Let's see if I remember to keep the game file, then I can continue at another time. All right, but that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all next time. Next week, the stream will probably be an hour early, but we'll post about that on the places. Have a good night, and see you soon.